Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tiffani Beaston from Beauty and the Beastons, and I upload twice a week. Today I am showing you what I eat in a day, prioritizing protein and fiber. I want to include fiber in there because I had some blood work done saying that I had the bad cholesterol, LDL, and one of the best ways to lower that naturally is eating more fiber. So you're going to see today some meals that are high protein, actually taste good, and also satisfying all of my cravings because I am on my period right now. It's all women here, right? So I still I want my sweets and everything like that. So let's go through. I'm going to take you through today. I'm also going to take you through what supplements I'm taking, why I'm taking them, as well as a new workout that I tried today. If you're new here, I am a 36-year-old mom of 4 kids ranging from ages 9 to 4 years old. And it took me a while to get my pink back, meaning to feel like myself again, to feel confident in my own skin, but also the energy to be able to keep up with my kids is what inspires me, as well as thinking of when I have grandkids. I want to keep up with them. I want to be my best self, not just for me, but for everybody around me. Studies actually show that the happier the mother is, the happier the entire family is. Your kids, your husband, your partner, the quality of a mother's happiness, I believe it's what it says, the quality of a mother's happiness. I'll have to find it and put it on screen here, but you can't unhear that and you can't unthink that. And if you want, you can make a bunch of excuses as to why you can't eat better and why you can't work out. But if you want to find a way to eat better and work out and just to be your best self, you can. I promise you, you can. As most of you know, I've been doing First Form. It'll be a year in April that I've been doing it, and it completely changed my life. Before that, I was doing E2M, which also was great postpartum, which is building up my strength, but it was too restrictive for me. So that's why I switched over to First Form, because you can count your macros. You have an advisor on there that kind of check in with every week. Mine is Bree. I'll have her email down below. Check in every week. You can adjust your macros. They adjust your macros for you based on how you're feeling, how you're doing, how your body is changing, and what's best for you in general. So I love that because you choose what you want to eat. There's no restrictions. It's all just as long as it fits into your macronutrients for the day. That's why macros works for me. In the beginning, it is hard because you're not used to weighing food. It's actually way easier once you learn how to do it. I'm going to show you how I weigh everything throughout my video today. But it is simple. And then also in the First Form app, you just scan things, which makes it very easy. And then as well as you can make your own recipes and save it. A lot of times, for example, you're going to see me make a little treat for myself today after I done coffee. I was just craving something sweet. So I made this little treat. I can go ahead and save that treat, call it chocolate peanut butter yogurt treat, whatever. And then I can just always go in and type that, and the same exact food will come up. That same recipe will come up for the next day. My best tip for when you're starting is to pre-put in your macros the day before. So plan your meals ahead of time so you can't mess up. You literally make it foolproof. Go ahead the night before and put in all your macros and stick to that during the day. Again, I've been doing it for a long time now. I will say I have not been 100%. I'll say I've been 80% lately with either myself being sick or the kids being sick, just not enough sleep. I've been doing the best that I can, but it definitely is harder during the winter months. But I can feel spring coming, and I feel like I am just ready to be 100% on my A game. So we're back. We are on our A game. I have not been just eating garbage. I've been counting my macros. I can at least say that. Where I've been slacking is I was working out 6 days a week when I started, and right now I'm lucky if I get 3 or 4 days in a week. But that is all changing now, and I would love for you guys to come along this journey with me. See me I'm not going to say that I'm not healthy now. I feel like I'm in great shape right now. My stamina is good. I feel good health-wise, but I know that I can be better. How I was feeling, I guess during the summer and last spring, I felt the best I'd ever felt. And then you kind of slack in the colder winter months. It's completely normal. That's not a pass to be yeah, go eat whatever you want. But also, we always say memories over macros. So the holidays, I'm not counting macros on Christmas, Thanksgiving. It's all about that balance. I'm basically just trying to tell you that you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm going to put a little picture on screen here of me 6 months postpartum with my last baby saying well, this is it. I'm the mom bod. So let me just go ahead and tell you my personal goals, of course, are to lower my cholesterol, but also to get stronger. Like my whole thing is to get stronger and feel better. I don't want to lose any weight. I'm at the point right now where I'm trying to gain muscle, which has always been challenging for me, which just reminded me I need to drink my creatine, because I'm telling you guys, when you find a creatine that works with your body, it's amazing. And I say works with your body is because like sometimes it hurts people's bellies, like, but if you find a brand that works really well for you. I am using the Pro Mix creatine right now because I found that it has the cleanest ingredients and it doesn't bother my stomach at all. When you are starting creatine, I would say start slow, like a half a scoop, and then see how you feel and go from there. But it does, I just feel like, make such a difference in muscle definition and just everything. Like I just love how I feel. A first form. Today I am not doing a first form workout. I am doing a new app that I found just because I have like minimal equipment. That's why the program I was doing with first form, I did minimal equipment 1.0 when I started, and then I went to minimal equipment 2.0, which I've been on for a while now. So I love that. That's like the bread and butter, you know, like that's how you know you're going to get your results just doing that. But lately I've been getting pretty bored, so I found a new app that I wanted to like add in as well, because I do love some first form workouts. Like they're good and they work, but I just wanted to try something new. So I found a new app. Today was the first day I used it. I think I'm going to try a different class. It's like basically like taking like a live class. I think I'm going to do a different class tomorrow. But today was really interesting. It was called Align, and it's basically like yoga and strength combined. So I am going to show you my workout in here, but it almost looks like you're not doing much. But let me tell you, there's muscles in my body that hurt right now that I didn't even know I had. So it definitely works. Also, if you want to up your squat game, put your heels on a yoga mat, or not a yoga mat, a yoga square, a yoga box, what's it called? A yoga cube. I forget what it's called, but you'll see in the video. Like I'm telling you, you will feel those squats like nobody's business. But anyway, enough blabbing. If you're watching this video, that means you care. So if you care, take care of yourself so that you can take care of everybody else. You deserve it. Promise you, this is not me trying to sell you anything. This is me telling you to live your best life. That's what I'm here for. That's why I have this channel, to motivate you to live your best life and just be the best you that you can be. And part of that is working out and taking care of yourself. So let's go get our coffee started, show you what I have for breakfast, and then I'll talk to you after that. First thing in the morning, I take my thyroid medication. I have Hashimoto's hypothyroidism, and this is what I am taking. It is my goal and my hopes and dreams one day to be able to get off of thyroid medication. They say Hashimoto's thyroid disease is basically incurable because it's where your own immune system attacks your own thyroid. But I'm still determined that I'm going to find a way to fix it one day. So took that. You're supposed to wait a while, but I never do because I'm the worst and I need my coffee right away. And then I'm just making an Americano and adding a little bit of milk to it, and that is all. I recently switched over from half and half just because there's so much less fat in the 2% milk, and adding some cinnamon on top. But really, I don't like see the difference. If I get coffee out, same thing. I just don't really taste the difference that much. It's just a little less creamier. So if I can fit in those macros someplace else, like having more peanut butter in my yogurt or something like that, that's the way I prefer to get my fat in. So for breakfast today, we are having an instant, like high protein chia pudding, and usually I'll do this in like an overnight oat form, but I didn't have time the night before. I didn't remember to make them the night before. So I'm doing 3 tablespoons of chia seeds, a tablespoon of ground flax. You'll also see me put some hot water over top of it. So now that it's like a pudding consistency that I like, I'm adding the ground flax, and that you can always add like whatever liquid to it. You can add more water if you want it a little bit like of a thinner consistency. I like it a little chunky so that it is more like a textured pudding. And then I'm adding a serving of the Too Good vanilla yogurt for extra protein, as well as a scoop of the Tiffani banana protein, which is my favorite. And I'm saving this in my macros as a chia pudding base, so that when I want to change it up and do different toppings, I'll just add my toppings. Like today, I'm doing a half cup of frozen blueberries, so I'm just taking what it says 140 grams next to it and making it 70, since that's half of it, and measuring it out on my scale here. And now I'm just adding the tiniest bit of honey for a little extra added sweetness. So delicious and filling and full of protein, and you can customize it to whatever flavor you want. Now it's time to take our supplements. I put both here just so you can see. I'm taking some type of greens every day, whether that's AG1 or these Grunes. I have been doing AG1 more recently just because I've been drinking it, and then once I finish my AG1, I use the same container to do my Armra colostrum, and this is a watermelon flavor. It's so good. So after coffee and breakfast, I am doing pre-workout, which is not something that I always do. I got really scared one time. I'll have to tell you that story, but a while ago, every morning, I wasn't having coffee right away. I was having the Just Ingredients pre-workout, and it was like a stim-free one, and that I was fine with that. I need to do it again. It was getting so expensive because a tiny bag was like $40, and I felt like between Chris and I were running through it like so quickly. So I did really like it. So maybe I should just bite the bullet and buy it again. So I tried the Pro Mix pre-workout because I just wanted to try it, and it's a cleaner pre-workout as well. But I was half asleep one time, and I think the full dose is 2 scoops of that. And it was 5:30 in the morning. I was like, I'm just going to do 2 scoops because I need the full dose, I think. Whatever. I go down to the basement. I start working out, and then Evie starts crying for me. She only wants me. And that's just how she is. She's like a daddy's girl all day long, but at night she wants mommy. If she doesn't feel good, she wants mommy. She's like, daddy's her playmate, and mommy is like her snuggle mate. She'll randomly be like, Mom. I'll be like, yes, honey. She'll be like, I love you. It's like the best thing in the world. I hope she always stays like that. But anyway, she only wanted me, so Chris couldn't, comfort her. So I come up and I lay with her. The pre-workout starts to kick in as I'm laying with her. And let me tell you, the panic attack I had, I was like, I'm going to have a heart attack. I can't breathe. I went and woke Chris up. I was like, babe, I need you right now. I was like, I think that I'm having a heart attack. I don't know what's going on, but I feel awful. And I took pre-workout. I took more than I ever did before. He just talked me out of it, and then I felt so nauseous, and I was like, I'm never taking pre-workout again. So since then I haven't, and today I did a half of 1 scoop when the full dose is 2. And then my skin started getting all red, on my shoulders and stuff, and I was like, I feel good though. I don't know, maybe it's just one of the ingredients in here. But I know a lot of people use pre-workout and it works great for them. I don't know if it's because of my Hashimoto's thyroid disease. I feel like everything affects me differently because of that. I'm so sensitive. 1 glass of wine, lights out. That's kind of girl. I don't know. I'm going to have drank a lot of glasses of wine before, but over a period of time. But basically, I just feel like a lightweight to everything. But today, I felt like not the full scoop was good. So again, be cautious with pre-workout. I don't know. I definitely feel like I get a better workout in when I take pre-workout. And sometimes, I would much rather, be able to, enjoy my coffee more, not be drinking my coffee while I'm working out. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll order the Just Ingredients one. But first, I'm going to finish this one, just a lower dose. I love my good 5:45 a.m. workouts, but it doesn't always work out like that. So that's why I'm having to work out midday today. Blessed that I get to do that, but our nights have been a struggle with the kids. Also, why are these little frothers? They're so aggressive sometimes. It spilled some of my pre-workout. This is, again, Pro Mix. I think the flavor is mango. Heading into the gym, the Align workout started with a really nice stretch with some unique positions that I've never done in my stretches before. And then doing some ab work. I told you about that one movement that was so crazy I couldn't even show you because I couldn't do it. Also, how cute is Evie doing her workout as well? This, I'm telling you guys, if you want to increase your glute game, really feel that workout, all you have to do is use one of these blocks or use something to elevate your heels because I felt it so hard. And then this, I really wanted to keep this in real time so you can see me struggle here. I still struggle with balance because when I started working out, I had 0 core strength at all from having 4 kids. And, my core was just done, completely done. So, of course, I had no balance, but I wanted to be really real. My youngest is 4 years old, and I still struggle with balance issues and getting stronger. And that's why I do like incorporating things like different types of yoga into workouts to work on that. And then we went into doing some arms. This was, she said, to grab the lightest weights that you had. So that's why I'm using these. And then here I'm really focusing on trying not to turn my torso so much, but it is difficult for me. So I'm trying, again, that core. You're also doing arms. And this she called Around the World. And it felt like a really nice stretch with with some workout in it as well. And then these killed me. We did a plank to finish out the workout. So we did like a regular straightforward plank, and then we would go to each side. And I don't know if you can see here, but towards the end, I am like actually shaking so hard, but it's good though because I know that I'm pushing myself, and I'd rather sit there and shake instead of fall to the ground and just be like, I'm not doing this. So here is the plank, and then going over to the side plank. I feel like stronger on this arm or something. Or maybe it was just because the more reps, I don't know. But you'll see when I go back to the other arm, I start to shake. And it's also really hard not to dance when you're working out. I always like wind up dancing in the middle of my workouts. But here, I don't know if you can see it, but shaking. But this stretch at the end was really cool. You basically like put your knee on your wrist, and you can know that you're doing the right stretch because your fingers will start to move like involuntarily. But it was just a really nice way to end the workout. Like I loved having a warm up and a cool down. I'm not gonna lie, that workout was humbling. There was one workout that I didn't even show because I was so discombobulated. You have to hold one arm up. So you're holding your arm up with a weight. I would show you, but I have like little pit stains right now. And then you take your other arm and like you have to put your shoulder to the ground while lifting the weight up, and you're on your knees. And I'm like, okay, this is like too intense yoga for me because I was just not, it was not going down. I was doing something, but that it wasn't it. So that move, I don't know. But I did really enjoy every other aspect. It kind of, the way that I feel after reminds me of bar, like those tiny little muscles that you don't normally feel engaged, and you feel like you definitely did a workout. Like my legs already feel like jello, so really happy with the workout. But the one I want to try tomorrow is it's more hardcore, like weights and like strength training. Like I'm gonna try this other girl tomorrow. But I did really like both. And like once I try it for longer, today was my first day, I will talk about it. The reason I found out about this company is because they reached out to do a sponsorship, and I like looked into it. I'd never heard of them before, and I was like, wow, this is awesome. Like, let me try it out, and if I like it, like I'll say, we can work together. But I think I'm definitely gonna work with them because I loved it. And this is so silly, but two little simple things that I loved about this program was you can listen to your Spotify, and it's like a live workout. So you're seeing what they're doing. You're working out with the trainer. I think they're pre-recorded though, so I can't say live, but they're pre-recorded workouts. You're listening to the trainer, and then it works with Spotify as well. So your music that you're listening to, your own playlist, will lower when the trainer starts to talk to you, which I love. And then it also like automatically hooked up to my watch. So my watch was like, okay, like we're ready to get this workout on. So like I love both of those aspects of it. It's just a little thing, but I really enjoyed it. I think that's the difference between First Form too, is that I'm not going to talk any smack about First Form because I'm 100% obsessed with them and I love them so much. I'm just showing you the difference between the two is that First Form, you have like, you can see a sample of your workout, and you like type in what you did of each one. It tells you what to do, how many reps, you enter your weight. But this is like somebody's working out with you. So if you're like missing that like live class type feel, this app was really great for that. So again, I am going to work with them because it was awesome. And I also like that. I mean, First Form is great for type A people too, because you see I put all my food in there, put in my workouts, it counts your steps for you, it does everything. You can put your water in there, what supplements you took in there. Like, I love it. But for this, I think it automatically like tells you how many calories you burned, what zone you're in. Like, it automatically connects all that to your app, which is pretty cool. So I think my plan for right now with like my workouts, we'll see how it goes because it's only been a day. But I think that one of the best things about First Form is that you can do both. Like, you can pick what day you want to do First Form. Some people don't do any of the First Form workouts. They just use it for macros and an advisor. But, it does come with workouts and different programs you can pick. But for me, only having limited equipment, I just do the minimal equipment 2.0. But they do have like really great gym workout programs, like all that kind of stuff. But since I don't belong to a gym, I don't have a lot of the equipment. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you doing both. This is the time of year. Like I said, I started in April last year, and my body changed so much. Like, I didn't even know I could have muscle because in my life, besides when I was playing soccer, like I never had like muscles like that. Even working out in nursing school, I worked out 3 times a week. I was toned, but I never had like muscle growth. So that was like really cool to see because I honestly didn't think I was capable of growing muscles, but it was just because I wasn't eating enough protein. Plus the creatine really helps as well. Moving on to lunch, and then I'll show you my yummy treat that I made in the middle of the day. It was perfect. Sometimes when you're starting to feel tired, and it's not just like you need a coffee, sometimes you need more food. And I'm just like, okay, I need a snack. Like that's why I'm feeling tired right now. Like your body is telling you what you need. I recently have been so sick of salads. Like I still like a salad like for like if we're going out to dinner or like as, a pre-dinner salad. I like that. But like a salad as a meal, I have been sick of them for way too long. And I'm finally starting to crave salads again, which I'm excited about because one thing that I learned is to stay full longer. Of course, fiber makes you more full in protein, but is to volume eat, which means eating larger amounts of like lettuce and the things that are lower calorie. Plus, it's just healthy in general. So, in this salad, I used honey turkey, the Applegate brand, which I know lunch meat isn't the best for you, but if you're going to do a lunch meat, at least Applegate's a little bit better. I did some goat cheese, beets. I absolutely love beets. And then dressings have so much crap in them, you guys. Like, no thank you. So I use balsamic and lemon juice, salt and pepper. Delicious and so fresh and good. And I felt really full after. And sometimes if I'm eating like a salad that I don't love, like halfway through, I'm like, all right, I'm overeating this salad. But I ate every last bit of that. Now for the sweet tooth, I was craving something like banana pudding, but then I also wanted peanut butter, and then I also wanted like that crunchy chocolate element. So I used 16 of these sweet thins, or whatever the serving size was. Oops, I gotta wipe this off, which is nice because it does like still keep your weight. And then I'm not the type of person, like I don't like to have protein powder more than once a day. I don't like to have yogurt more than once a day. Like I just feel like it's healthy to like spread it out. But today I was just craving having some yogurt on top of this. It kind of reminds me of like ice cream. So you will see that today I had yogurt twice. I don't know why. It's just like my own little rule. And then I topped it with some creamy peanut butter. And it was absolutely delicious. I'm 100% having this again today. Now it's finally time to cook dinner. When I don't have a specific dinner plan, I like to do kind of like I don't call it a buffet, but like we can make our own bowls, guys, okay? Because, I have 4 kids. We all like different things. And the beauty of it is whatever's left over from the bowls can be meal prep for the next day, like your lunch or whatever. So what I'll do is I'll make like rice. I'll have some cut up lettuce. I'll have some protein, some different vegetables you can put. Just make your own bowl. And then I have different sauces. So that is always just very easy and also like a great way to meal prep. So let's get started and we'll see what the kids actually eat. So we are doing some jasmine rice. I went ahead and rinsed it off. Not jasmine, sorry, basmati rice. I like do either one of those. I'll either do basmati rice or jasmine rice. Those are the 2 rices that I keep on hand, as well as quinoa. So we're just cooking that in the rice cooker. I love this thing. I did slightly overcook it this time somehow, but it was still good. But anyway, now we're chopping up our sweet potatoes as well as our blue, oh my gosh, Tiffany, I need coffee. Our purple sweet potatoes. They were very good. I've never had them before, but I saw them at Whole Foods and I was like, let's give this a try. Like, why not? Like, maybe it'll intrigue the kids to eat it since it's purple. It did not, by the way. But they were very good. I just found them to be more dry than a regular sweet potato. So I don't know. Let me know if you have any like tips for cooking them. I do. If it's like a sweet potato that looks pretty clean, like obviously I scrub it and everything, but if the outside's not too bad, I will keep on some of the skin because there are a lot of nutrients in it. But if it just all looks really crusty and dirty, even after washing it, I will just go ahead and take some skin off. I also want to say this was really hard to cut at first, but we got it. But again, I just really like having this type of stuff on hand because clearly we're going to have leftovers. So now today I can just make a bowl really quickly for either my lunch or my dinner. It's not going to be lunch because I already had lunch today when I'm doing this voiceover. And I had egg salad. It was really good, by the way. So just roasting these on 425 degrees. I sprayed it with a little bit of avocado oil and seasoned it with some salt. And now we are just going to steam up some broccoli. I love having organic frozen vegetables on hand just because I know they don't go bad. They're really quick to cook and they still have like a great amount of nutrients in them. And let's welcome this new cutie to the fam. I am trying to stop using my other, my beautiful air fryer just because I'm trying to not have PFAs, and supposedly it does, or it might, but this does not. It's a glass air fryer. It's cool because if you want to, you can cook your veggies on the bottom and put like a little tray in between and cook your meat on top. This is my first time using it and it cooks up really well. But then you can store your leftovers in there, and then there's a button to hit that is refry. So that's really cool. But anyway, I like how the chicken came out. It's delicious. I had been marinating it since the night before. And my favorite marinade for like anything, like salmon, meat, whatever, or salmon, chicken, like any type of protein, I like to marinate in a little bit of coconut liquid aminos with either a lime juice or lemon juice, and just a little bit of maple syrup, and then onion powder and garlic powder. And the chicken was so good, especially being marinated since the night before, because usually like I don't think to marinate something until like 30 minutes before, so it was very good. Now I'm setting up these little bowls and basically just making that buffet that we talked about.
Rainbow carrots.
Perfect. Snap peas. We love snap peas. You hate snap peas now? You used to like them. You're the best helper. Sorry, honey. We love you. I am the mom that will make multiple dinners because I want my kids to eat, but also I know that leftovers will be good the next day as well. But here's how the chicken's cooking up. But one of our go-tos are always, I get the Bell & Evans organic chicken wings from Whole Foods, and Chris will just fry them up in the air fryer with a bunch of spices, and all the kids absolutely love them. You can't pay me to eat a chicken wing. I just don't like eating off the bone. I know it sounds like bratty or something, but it's not. Like, I literally gag. I've been this person my entire life. Like, as a kid, I was always the same way. Like, that's just how I am. I will eat this here grilled chicken breast that came out so good. As you can see, it's just like perfect. Here's Chris grabbing one. But where was I going with it? Oh, backup meals. Some of our go-to backup meals for the kids is just having taco meat on hand. They'll have nachos, or they'll have a quesadilla with it inside. I like having taco meat with like sweet potatoes. I love that combination together. And then we always have like meatballs in the freezer, chicken nuggets, and wings. Like, those are like some of our go-tos. We have a couple of meals that the kids will always agree on. That's like a pasta night. Breakfast for dinner is a huge hit in our house, as well as, what else? Like grilling, any type of grilled food. We love grilling together. I cannot wait to get a new grill for this spring. I'm giving my sister my old grill, and I want a Blackstone, but I'm trying to find one that has like the griddle part as well as like a regular grill, and I don't know if that exists. But here is how our dinner came out. An easy way to increase your protein is have a larger serving size. So for a lot of meats, the serving size is either 3 or 4 ounces. So you can try to increase that way. I just not like a big chicken breast eater like this. Like, I like ground meat so much better. I like salmon better. But once in a while I will just do chicken like that. But I wanted to kind of show you some of the kids' plates here, so you can just get an idea. Here's Carter's plate. Tanner was all fruits and veggies because he wasn't feeling his best. He's getting over the flu. And then here's the girls. I got the kids to bed, and it's time for some dessert. I'm so tired. I'm making my own hot chocolate. You hear my voice how tired I am. I'm sore too. That workout was legitimate. Scoop of this paleo bone broth hot chocolate. I mean, I think I'm just so used to it that it tastes like hot chocolate to me, but some people like to add in like more cream, or like half and half, or at one point I was doing cashew milk, which was good. But based on macros and stuff, I'm just having that, a scoop with hot water. And then I'm also having one of my favorite cookies ever. I get these from Thrive Market. They're so good. They're way more expensive on Amazon. But I like to keep them frozen, and they're absolutely delicious. Don't be alarmed by the ingredients. There's not a lot, but some of the ingredients are, for example, reishi mushroom, organic turkey tail mushroom, But seriously, these are so good. Even the kids like them, so. I'm actually gonna go sit and edit and like get ready for bed while I eat this. So I'm gonna end it here, but I'm gonna show you what this looks like. So chocolatey and good. So good. We did amazing today, guys. Look. We got our calories in, our protein, our carbs, and our fat. Like, it is so hard to have like a check mark next to everything. Like, I'm usually like a little over on stuff, but honestly, oh, and also fiber, which is huge. It says 29 out of 20. So I've really been working on that. So thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully I don't have chocolate in my teeth right now. And don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Let me know if you want to see like more like workout and what I eat in a day videos, because right now I'm working really hard and I feel like you are going to see like a body change right now because I've been way too lenient and now it's time to be like, I don't want to call it strict because it's honestly not strict because I feel like full every day and I love my meals. I'm still eating good. I'm still eating good food that I enjoy, but more strict as in just like staying on top of the game, making sure I'm getting my workouts in every day and protein. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.